Hello everyone and welcome to New York City. Come join us as we go get some good food, see some really cool sights, and do everything else in less than 2.5 days.
We hope you brought your boarding passes because we're going on another adventure.
Okay, so right now we're at this cute little park next to the Magnolia Bakery. To try out these cute little treats. What are we gonna try first?
We are gonna try the banana pudding. Ooh. Ooh. Look at how pretty that looks. That looks amazing.
That looks delicious.
Oof.
So we heard about this place because it's one of the places that the characters of Sex and the City went to. And then we found out it was real, so we're like, we gotta try this if we're from New York.
They have a couple locations, but we went to the one near Chelsea. So.
Yeah, on Bleecker Street.
Yes. All right, so let's give it a try. Look at that prettiness. Ah.
How's it taste?
It's very creamy. Honestly, it doesn't really taste like pudding to me. It tastes more like cheesecake. But it's really, really soft and really creamy and just like the right amount of sweetness.
Okay.
It's really, really good. I highly recommend it.
Oh yeah, that's good. It tastes like if you ever had like a wedding cake or just like a birthday cake, and you know how like it's usually like a banana in between that one spot you love where it's like whipped cream and banana and that's like your favorite part. That's what it tastes like. It just tastes like that through the whole thing. This is really good. I would definitely check it out again if you had a chance. So I saw red velvet and I saw cheesecake and I was like, okay, I gotta try this. This looks pretty good. There's too many sweets today. Take a look at that. Let's try it out.
What does it taste like?
Well, it tastes like cheesecake. And then you can definitely taste the red velvet. On the bottom, it's like a chocolate like cracker, or like for the base of it, it's like a chocolate one. I would say it's really good, but I would share this with someone because it's a little too sweet. If I would say, I would prefer the banana pudding, just because it's the right amount of like sweet but not too sweet, and I can keep going. This one's like, oh, I like it. Tastes good. It's a little too sweet. You want to try it out?
Sure. I don't really taste the red velvet that much, but it's really good. It's really good. I taste, if anything, more the chocolate bit that's underneath.
I agree.
But it's really good. But I do agree with Lewis that I would share this with someone just because, like, probably half of this I'd be like, okay, I've had enough. But it's still very good. But I highly recommend the banana pudding because that was just the perfect amount of sweetness, just like you said.
All right, so we didn't get a chance to talk about the Black Seed Bagel, but we got to try out the Black Seed Bagel.
Yes.
It's located on Elizabeth Street near
Chinatown.
Yeah. And I would say I like it. It was pretty good.
It was really good. I personally got the boca. I think I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
It has 2 fried eggs, avocado, and tomatoes, and it was just like the perfect amount for breakfast. And I got a vanilla latte, which was even like really good. Like both of them together was a perfect combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta try yours too. I liked yours more than mine. I got the pastrami, 2 fried eggs, and then I had cheddar on it. It was pretty good. I haven't really tried out the pastrami out here, especially the last time that we came, but this one was pretty good.
Yeah.
What caught me off guard was like they asked me for what type of bagel I want, and I was like, what? And I asked for a plain because I just only knew I only thought of plain at the moment. But then they gave me a everything bagel, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever.
Did you like the everything bagel?
It was good.
Yeah.
Gave us some pump into it,
Some
kick.
pump, some flavor.
Yeah, but I thought it was pretty good. I would recommend.
I would recommend. The bagel was very soft and it tasted just like kind of like sourdough bread.
Yeah.
So it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Definitely would recommend.
Yes.
All right, we're here at the Little Island. Look at the entrance.
Ooh, it looks so pretty. I don't feel like I'm floating though, but I just kind of like it.
Yeah, because I don't think it's actual land that we're on. I think it's just like elevated architecture.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, usually the vendors are out there, but they're not there right now. I was hoping to catch a beer at the park.
Do they sell alcohol here usually?
Yeah. Remember we saw it on YouTube?
Oh, that would have been good.
That would have been cool. I hope they had like, because you know how usually when you see those spiraling things on Instagram, and it says, "Oh, look at this picture," and it's all swirling. I was hoping they had that here, but it's still cool to see.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the Twilight Zone a little bit.
Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone.
I can see that, yeah. What'd you think of the bathroom?
It was cool. It's like a little cave.
Yeah, it looks like a little cave. That's probably one of the coolest bathrooms I ever went to.
Yeah.
It's cool. All right, so we just got out of the vessel. What did you think?
I thought it was really cool. And
right?
Like, the staff's so nice.
The staff is really cool. At least in our experience, they were cool.
Yeah, in our experience. It's really cool. It's an amazing experience. I do wish we could go up, but it's understandable.
Yeah.
But so far, it's really cool.
Yeah. And the way that the elevators kind of curve up, it would have been cool to ride in that.
Yeah. I wonder if it feels like a little like roller coaster, like woo.
Even though there's not much to do here other than just to look at it, it's really cool. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, architecturally aesthetic. Like if you're one to like look at really cool buildings, this is something to look at. It's like a piece of art.
Definitely.
And it's not too far away from Little Island.
Yeah. So.
Like 20-ish minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're all right next to Chelsea Market, so you can just go get some grub. We recommend No.1 Tacos.
Yes.
Those are pretty bomb.
Those were good. Hopefully we get to try them this trip, but if not,
next time.
I still recommend it.
Well, if anything, we can come next time.
Yeah, exactly. Gives us an excuse to come back.
All right, so we went to go get some of those No.1 Tacos at Chelsea Market. Since we were in the area already, why don't we just dig in, because
yes,
they're delicious.
Starving, and I remember them being so delicious. So let's give it a try.
Is it as good as you remembered it?
Probably even better.
Better? Ooh, okay. You got the adobaba?
Adobado.
Adobado.
Adobado. At first I was like, how do you pronounce this? But I was like, wait.
It's like al pastor, no?
It's al pastor. It's marinated pork.
It's really good. But you got the hand, well, they always have the handmade tortillas.
Yeah.
And it's cute how like the little slices that are pineapples. It's really good. They're very juicy.
It's very juicy, not chewy. Like it's just like the perfect like soft type of like meat. So much flavor. It's like savory. It's like it's amazing. You have to. I know the wait is long, but it's worth it.
And it's cool too because there's like a bar right next to it, and they do charge for seating, but I mean, just order some water or some alcohol. You get to at least sit next to it. That's if it's available.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But not only did we get that, but I got one carne asada, so let me try that.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Last time I remember, like, liking the LA tacos more, but I don't know. I haven't had an LA taco in a while, so I'm gonna say this one's pretty good. I think this is my favorite because they have handmade tortillas too, and I love that. And the carne asada, I think last time I remember it was kind of dry, but this time it's pretty juicy and tender. So it could be that the reason why I didn't like it last time because it tasted dry. So I favored LA tacos more. But let me compare it to the adobaba. That one's a lot more better. They're both pretty good, but the adobado, so much better. It's so good. I love it. I'm so glad we got it here.
Yes.
This is a fun place to eat. And so packed.
Yes, it's so packed, but it's so nice.
Yeah.
The Chelsea Market.
Yeah, it's really nice. And it's near all those cool like architectural spots, like the little island and Vessel. Yeah. Okay, so right now we just tried Village Square Pizza. How was it?
Honestly, it was just, I want to say it's probably the best thing I've had here. I don't know. It's just like, I'm full, but I want more because it was just like, it was so crunchy on the outside, but it was so soft on the inside. And so please add that honey sauce because it just makes it 10 times better because it's like a kick of spiciness and it's just so juicy. It was, I highly recommend it, like super highly. I don't think I've ever done that.
Honestly, like I would agree too because the pizza was really good. I would agree that the crust was very crusty. So it was crunchy and I loved it. And then towards like the middle, it was like very soft. And then a good blend of like cheese, marinara. We stuck with the basic pepperoni pizza, but with that kick of like spicy honey, it gave it a really good like mix on it because it's just like honey on pizza. I didn't think of that. But oh my gosh, it was delicious. One of the best pizzas I've tried here. And I'm pretty sure there's plenty more, but this one is by far the best one I've been to.
This one so far. So I'm so thankful we got to try this.
yeah, definitely. If anyone is able to come out here and get some Village Square Park pizza, come through.
Yes, they have 3 locations, so check it out.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go to Summit One Vanderbilt, but before we go, we wanted to mention on this ice cream place that we went to.
Yes, we checked out the Urban Dessert Lab. That is actually made out of oat milk, the ice cream. It was really good. It was really soft, very creamy. I personally got the strawberry shortcake, I think. Yeah. What did you get?
That was the already made creation.
Yes.
And then I did a self-crafted one where I just had like basic like chocolate white swirl. And then I really wanted them to put the sauce in the middle, but I think I ordered it wrong and they just swirled all over. So I got this big old massive chocolate over my hand. But it was still pretty good. It tastes like oat milk.
It was really good. If you are around, check it out.
But yeah, so we're gonna go to Summit.
See you guys there.
The last day. How do you feel?
I am excited, but I'm sad. But I'm mostly excited because I'm really tired. We're both really tired. It's been a lot of vlogs. But it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun so far. Yeah, it's been fun so far, but I'm ready to go home. But there's one thing we want to mention about the Summit one. It was really fun. It was just beautiful. It was nothing but views. So if you're really trying to kind of experience the view, especially with like this weather that's really cold and you don't really want to be like up like where it's like, you know, really cold, it's really nice because it's closed and you just see views and it's just like everything is like mirrored. So you just like see lights. It's just, we highly recommend going there. It's very transcendent and immersive. I think the one thing was really cool is that there was a bar upstairs on the rooftop and there was a beautiful view. It was freezing cold when we went last night, but
we got to go on the elevator, which goes up and down. It's like a 4-minute ride. I'd say long wait. We prepaid it before we went, and it was pretty cool.
It was cool. Yeah.
I definitely had some liquid courage getting up there because on the floor and the sides of you was all like transparent or open.
Yeah,
you can see everything. It's clear. So it was pretty cool to see. I'm glad I got some liquid courage.
Yes.
How about, oh yeah, and then we got to go see the McGee pub.
Yes, it was a really cool spot to hang out, and I feel like it's a great place to hang out with also friends because it just has like that vibe, the cool like chill vibe, but their drinks are really good.
If you guys are like How I Met Your Mother fans, then definitely you'll know about that bar. Mozzarella sticks was bomb. Teriyaki, no, was it buffalo or teriyaki?
It was buffalo.
Buffalo. Wings were pretty bomb. It was really cool to like get a beer over and then see a picture of like the gang
Cool.
right next to us.
Yeah.
So today we went early this morning to Tompkins Bagels. It's supposed to be really good and well known out here. So I stuck to what's called a Jersey. So it has turkey ham, eggs, and then shredded cheese. I stuck with just a plain bagel. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm so tired, but this bagel is pretty good. It was a lot of meat, a lot of stuff. The cheddar's really good. I really wanted to try out the Weezer. It had like chorizo in it, and I was like, "Ooh, that sounds bomb!" And bacon. But then it was already too late because they take your order before you get in, and then you're already in line already. And then by the time they take the slips, they take it back to the cooks and they cook it. So by the time you are at the front counter, you don't have to wait too long. But I'm satisfied. I just wish I had some hot sauce.
That was really good. I really like the savoriness of like the turkey. Is it a turkey ham? Yeah. It tastes really good. It kind of tastes like, it reminds me of like Eggs Benedict. That's what it gives me, like kind of like a hint of, like with the cheese, the egg, and the ham, and the bread. Like, it's really good. If you have time, check out Tompkins Bagel.
Hey everyone, we're back in California.
Yes, it feels so good to be back home. But we also miss New York City. But there are a few things we want to talk about before ending this video. Alright guys, so the first thing we want to talk about is the hotel in which we stayed at the Mid House by Pine Street, and it was the perfect location for us.
Yeah, I think so, just for us, because we were able to maneuver to the spots we wanted to go to because the train lines were right next to us. I think if you're a first-time comer here and you're trying to seek out like the Statue of Liberty, World Trade Center, or even the charging pool, this spot is like conveniently right next to all of that. So I think it was a really cool spot to try out.
Yes, I personally also really loved how spacious the room was. It was very big, and it also has its own like sink, microwave, fridge, and its own private restroom.
And that's because we decided to choose the studio, but there's an upgrade, I guess, to have your own kitchen. And if you decide that you want to cook, there's a conveniently grocery store right next to the hotel, so that's a cool plus.
Yes.
Another spot we want to talk about is the Harry Potter play.
Oh my god, we highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're a Harry Potter fan, because the effects of it is just like chef kiss. But I just love how the magic begins the minute you enter basically the lobby, because they make you kind of like scan these like QR codes with your phone, and they let you see all like these cool magic tricks. It was just beautiful.
One thing I would recommend is probably not to go hungry, because we decided to check out a spot right next to it, but we didn't make it in time, so we had to rush to the play, and they don't really have a lot of convenient food other than popcorn. But other than that, it was a really cool immersive play. Like every now and then everyone was saying whoa or wow. There's really a lot of cool effects there. And honestly, the time doesn't feel like it's being dragged out. It just feels like time is going by like fast, and every now and then it was really cool to just like laugh at the jokes, and the actresses were cool.
It was just beautiful. Alright guys, so what we did next after the Harry Potter play was check out the Harry Potter store, which I believe was like an 11-minute train away from each other, so it wasn't too far. Yeah. But the minute you walk inside the store, you just see all this magic. Like, you see butterbeer next to you, you see all like exclusive merch that Universal and Warner Brothers doesn't have. So just like this one, this cool Spirit jersey. But yeah, it was just really fun. It
was really cool, especially to do it right after the play, because it felt like a very magical Harry Potter day.
Yeah.
So once we got into the store, like Yvonne said, there was like this whole section of butterbeer with glass all over the walls. It really felt like we were going to dine in at some like cool magical butterbeer spot. But that wasn't the only thing that had a really cool prop. Like throughout the store, there's like, I think there's like a picture of Hagrid, and you take a picture next to, like with his feet. There was like underneath, like it looks like a basement or dungeon, and I think the basement. There was like a snake on the ceiling. So there was a lot of cool props.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the mandrakes.
The mandrakes, yeah.
Pick it.
Yeah. And we got some cool merch. Other than the jersey, we got this really cool mug.
Yes. This cool mug that currently has coffee inside.
And behind it, it has like a Niffler, Golden Snitch, and then I think the Deathly Hallows and Harry Potter's iconic scar.
Yes.
That's pretty sick.
It's very big, the cup, so it fits a lot of coffee.
Good thing we didn't put that in the microwave, because it says it is not microwavable safe.
Yes.
So good thing we saw that.
Yes.
But definitely, if you guys are around the area, play, or if not the play, just go to the store. It's really cool. It's really, really immersive.
Yes.
So we got to try out a lot of good food out in New York. We got tacos, pizza, bagels, and the one thing we didn't get to mention was the burger that we had.
Yes, we went to Cheval, and that burger was massive. It had yolk, it had bacon, and I usually don't like bacon, but it was just so juicy. Like all together, it just made like the perfect, like savory and juicy kind of dish.
Yeah, it was a really good, massive, juicy, yolky burger. What was really cool about this spot too, not only was it like aesthetically pleasing just to be in, but downstairs there's a bar. Yes. So we got to get a couple of drinks. We had to wait an hour, but sooner or later we got to go upstairs a little tipsy, and we got to eat that banging food, and it was so good.
It was so good, and the fries were also like very crispy, seasoned perfectly. So it's just like being tipsy, eating delicious burger and fries was just like the perfect combination.
All right, everyone, so that is the end of our video.
Yes.
We spent 2.5 days in New York City, and it was amazing.
It was just like the food this time. The food we focused on, because we've been to New York City before, but we just focused on the attractions such as Statue of Liberty, World Trade Center. But this time we're like, let's see what New Yorkers are talking about their food. So now we understand.
And I'm glad, because we got to get some good food this time. I got to try to see what the pizza's all about. Some really good bagels. I would recommend Tompkins a lot. If you want to wake up with a good bagel in the morning, go to Tompkins.
Yes.
And then I'm so glad we got to see Central Park again. I really wanted to see how it would look like, kind of winterish. But it was a really good time in New York.
Yes. Thank you so much, New York, for having us. And let us know in the comments if you guys have any questions, or if you guys have any food recommendations for our next New York trip. See you guys again next time. Bye.